How are you doing, everybody? I'm sorry I had some connection issues. I don't know why my OBS did not want to connect on through, but we made it. We're here. How's everybody doing? And how was your weekend? Hello, my dear Lilith, and hello, Juanson. How are you guys doing? Just give me 1 second. I am cleaning my glasses. Oh, I can see something. All right, so how was the weekend, my loves? Now, Watson, I know that you sang your beautiful heart out. I know you did that. I heard it. I received it. Let's go and see over here. So, oh no. How was Lilith's weekend altogether? And how was yours other than the singing, my dear Hanson? Hi, Laura. How are you doing, my sweetie pie? It is nice to see you, love. I know I didn't show my hand yet. Woohoo. No. Wait, I'll move closer. I'll move closer. There you go. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Okay, hold on. Let me just go over here one moment. And let's do a little this and a little that. And let's go see what we've got going on. So I'm actually going to start on off over here with Jillian. So Jillian's going to be the first one up onto the list. All right, loves. Here we go. Jillian, you are first. Jillian, let us know if you're around, okay? Because you are first on up. Alrighty. So, what does Chris think about you last Saturday? Does he want anything to do with Karen? Who's Karen? Where did this come from? There you go. Hi, Jillian. Who's Karen? Who's Karen with a C? Karen is usually with a K. Who's this new style Karen with a C, sweetie pie? I feel like we already don't like her. I feel like I already don't like her because her name starts with a C instead of a K. What's going on, sweetie pie? I'm going to go and look. Oh, it's a friend of yours. Okay. Okay, let's go and see, my love. Let's go and see. All right. But he just talked to her the whole time in the party. And now you're confused. Okay, well, I definitely do get that, sweetie pie. Well, let's go see, my love. Let's go see what's happening with that. Alrighty. Okie dokie. So, let's go see. And now you're confused. What the heck is he up to? Okay, so we're starting with Jillian. Watson, you say you're recording a third man song solo for round 2 of your company's friendly competition. It's making you laugh because it's a comedic song. Oh, well, that I like. Hi, Jasmine, sweetie. How are you doing, my love? I don't know. I did not look, Jasmine. Is there anything I'm supposed to do tonight? I don't know. I have an accumulation of emails that I need to look through is what I'm seeing over here. Oh, okay. If I could kindly please do this reading tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that, my love. I can do that. Yeah, absolutely, sweetie. Absolutely, my love. So we're going to start off with Jillian, and we're going to go and see our beautiful Jasmine right after, okay? We're going to go and figure out what's happening over here, sweetie pie. Yeah. All right. So, it is my pleasure, my love. Absolutely. You might not upload to the channel. Okay, so then please do send it to me because I want to hear it. I want to know what's going on. Okay, So let's go and see what we've got. Here we go. All right, loves. Please do send it to me. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to listen to it. I want to feel the vibes. Alrighty. So what do we have popping on through? The King of Pentacles, the Three of, yeah. Okay, look, this is what I'm going to say to you over here, okay, my love? I feel as though we're a little bit into a place. Okay. My beautiful Julian, I feel like we're a little bit into a place, quite frankly, where I feel like he's onto his guard. You know what I'm going to do? Let me go back into PayPal. Let me go and look at your questions. Well, what does Chris think about you last Saturday? Okay. I took an overall about the situation. So what I'm really going to do is, now that I've got an overall, I'm going to explain it. And then I'm going to go and see, what does he think about you specifically? And does he want anything with the friend who starts with a C? Because at this moment, I feel as though there could be somewhat of some intentions that are kind of there, but I don't feel like we want to explore them. So I kind of feel like he could have some interest into that person, but who would never explore them or move on forward with anything because it is your friend. But there could be, you know, like, we think this person is good looking or very interesting and everything of the such. So there's somewhat of an attraction that is there, but an attraction that we would not necessarily move upon. Let's go undo your two questions. This is my general upon it, but I'm going to go and take out some cards altogether. So what does Chris think about you last Saturday? Let's start off with that. And I know our King of Cups is showing his face. All right. So what does Chris think about you last Saturday? I am getting over here the Lovers, followed on through by our Nine of Wands, also getting our Seven of Cups. Quite frankly, I feel as though he was a little bit onto his guard. So he was a little bit stressed. He was a little bit afraid. But he was definitely interested. I feel like he's wondering actually what you're a little bit thinking. I feel like things are completely actually unclear into the air. Like, we don't really know what you want, what you desire, how you would like to move on forward. Nothing is clear. Nothing is set in stone. It's like we're seeing each other, we're going on out, we're having a great time, but what happens after, nobody's really discussing it. Nobody's really talking about it. Nobody's really getting down into the nitty gritty kind of stuff where we need to know, do you really like me? Do you want this with me? Do you want to move on forward? Do you want another date? So on, so on, so on. So I feel like we're very surface level, and I feel like we do not know. I feel like there's so many possibilities, but which one we don't know. Are we staying into a friend zone? Are we going into a relationship zone? Like, what are we doing? We don't know. And because we don't really know, we're kind of keeping our guard up. That being said, I do feel as though he did have a good time, and I do feel as though he does like you. I just feel as though everything is completely into the gray. It's almost like if it's a very cloudy day, nothing is making sense. We don't really have any answers. We have an interest, we have a want, we have a desire, but we have no idea what to do with any of it because we're a little bit too shy to actually talk about it, and we don't really quite know what it is that you want. So we're kind of staying into a place where everything just is not answered. Not answered. A lot of non-answered questions. Now, does he want anything to do with Karen? Let's go see. Anything to do with Karen. Just 1 second. All right. Here we go. Does he want anything to do with Karen? Let's go see. Here we go. I'm not going to say that he is interested into Karen, but I will say that he does have a certain interest. He does have interest. He does have thoughts. Would he actually want to be into a relationship with this lady? I'll say no. And would he actually move on forward with anything with her? I'll say no. So I'm going to say it's not really an option or something that is onto the table whatsoever. So does he want anything with Karen? I'll say no. If you guys maybe were in different circumstances and he met this person and didn't know you, that could be something that is different. But into this occasion altogether, I feel like this person is interesting. I feel like they're entertaining. I feel like he enjoys talking with them, but nothing much more. So does he want anything to do with Karen? I'm actually going to have to say no onto that one, sweetie pie. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Alrighty. Hi, Elaine. Thank you. Hello, Planty13. Nice to see you too, sweetie. While they were talking, you blurted out that you were getting jealous in a funny way. Not sure if you heard it. Let me go and see. Your friend and I, you're good, right? Let me go see if you did hear it, sweetie pie. All right, hold on. Let me go see if you heard your comment, my love. Avani, that makes more sense to me than Planty. I was going to say, who's Planty? But it's nice to see you. How are you doing, my beautiful Avani? It is nice to see you. Jillian, let's go and see what we've got. Okay. Quite frankly, did he hear you? He did. But did he necessarily do anything about it? Not that much. I don't know if you actually saw something kind of diminishing through it. I don't think so. But my love, I'm definitely going to say to you over here, you know what? I do not feel like he is planting. I do not feel as though he is planning on doing anything with your friend. Honestly, he is truly interested into you. I feel like you did want to kind of give somewhat of some attention to your friend because it is your friend. But other than that, I'm not going to say anything big or huge or anything kind of weird was happening, my love. I still see that he is interested into you. If you were not into the picture, then it could be something else. But he's not going to move on forward and flirt or do anything of the such. So you're good, my love. He truly is still interested into you, sweetie. Here we go, my love. Let's go and see. Absolutely, my beautiful high priestess. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Nice to see you. I'm going to give a refresh in just a moment, okay? We're going to go and look at that. Just 1 second. All right. Okay, thank you, my beautiful Laura. Hold on, my sweetie pie, okay? Jillian, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Much love. Jillian, let's finish off with some questions over here. Not questions, but cards. Here we go. So, I imagine you naked. You're wrong. I'm going to say that's in regards to your, yeah. I'm getting over here. Please do wait. Please do wait to me. I am a little bit afraid to talk. And I do feel the same way as you do, sweetie pie. So, Jillian, I'm sending you much love, my sweetie. I am going to go and see Jasmine. So, Jasmine, I'm going to be with one question. Then I'm going to go and see you, my beautiful Laura, because you've been here since the beginning. And like you said, it didn't necessarily work in through YouTube, but that's okay, my love. Let me go into PayPal and go and get all that. Jillian, my love, I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. Let's do this. Let's do that. And here we go. Hi, Tink. Nice to see you, sweetie. Alrighty. So, Jasmine, you are next. Elaine, you super chat? I know. You're after Laura, sweetie pie. Jasmine already has questions, my beautiful Elaine, since yesterday, so that's why she is actually first. Then I'm going to go and see Laura, and then I'm going to come and see you, and then I'm going to move on through. All right, so here we go. Have no fears. All right. Hello. I got you, bellissima. Sono a te. Dammi qualche minuti. Sarà pronto. Hold on just one second. I'm doing good, Elaine. I'm doing good, sweetie pie. Thank you. I actually spent. Hi, sweetie. You're going to bed. All right, my love. Go to bed, my beautiful Julie. Have yourself the loveliest of evenings, sweetie pie. And we'll update each other tomorrow on what's going on. All right? Enjoy your day tomorrow, sweetie. And thank you for today, my beautiful Julie. I'm sending you much love. And good night to your mom. She's such a sweetie pie. I love her. I do. I love your mom. She's so cute. She's adorable. She's a sweetheart. Okay, so here we go. I'm moving on forward with Jasmine. I'm just going to update the list altogether. I'm doing great, my beautiful Elaine. Thank you for asking, sweetie. It was a beautiful day today altogether. We had the most beautiful weather, into the most beautiful company, and just got out of the pool actually before the live. So it's all good. Kids on vacay. I get to sleep into the morning. Woohoo! Laura, I got you here, sweetie. Okay, so this is going to be the list. All right, my loves. We do have over here our beautiful Jasmine, who is on up next. And then I have our beautiful Laura. We can leave you a timestamp if you want to, sweetie. I'm going to go over and see our beautiful Elaine, and then I'm going to go and see HP. Okay, so Jasmine, Laura, Elaine, and HP are going to be the following readings. So let's move on forward with that. Here we go. So Jasmine, let me go and get your correct questions. Alrighty. Jasmine, let me go and get the right one. Oh, I have our beautiful Tasha, who is going to be following on through, and I also have Wait. After Elaine, I do have our, just one second, I am off the list, hold on. I have Avani, and then we have High Priestess, and then we have Tasha. So Jasmine, Laura, Elaine, Avani, High Priestess, and Tasha is going to be the list. Okay, sweetie pies? Let's go forward with it. Okay. So. All right. Jasmine, this one. All right. So I'm not going to be mentioning the actual questions. I'm just going to go along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay, Jasmine? Here we go. All right. If anybody needs a timestamp that we don't know about, please let us know, okay? All right, here we go. So my beautiful Jasmine, let's move on forward with that. Okay. Question number one. You know what your question is. So based on to the coworker, is Gigi gonna think twice? Ta 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 ta. Okay. Let me go and see. All right. So question number one, we are presently with Jasmine. We are going to move on forward to Laura and Elaine right after. All right, here we go. Thank you everybody for your patience. We'll be with you guys in just a few moments. Alrighty. I'm actually going to have to say I feel like it appears as though this person, so Gigi, may actually become a little bit more cautious, a little bit more hesitant about playing kind of both sides. I feel like your honesty has planted a seed of accountability. While he might still kind of feel a little bit tempted to defend himself or to kind of deflect blame, I feel like he's now more aware that people could see through his strategies. So, in short, I'm gonna say it's likely he's actually gonna think twice before actually repeating the same type of pattern, my love. Now, in question number two, why did he use the okay, the insurance? You know what? So why did he use you as I feel like he enjoyed the emotional closeness and the safe space that you actually offered. I feel like it felt like it was grounding. Like with you, he had that history, the understanding, the emotional investment. But I feel like with her, it became something that was more ego boosted, that was fueled by desire and a little bit of a thrill of secrecy. So I feel like you were the soul tie and the stabilizer, if you will. So I feel like it was a little bit like of a reckless kind of adventure. So I feel like this person lacked the emotional courage to admit to or to really kind of honor the connection that you did share. So I feel like this person kind of choose a path, if you will, I feel like they chose a path of least resistance, trying to keep both without actually opening and risking either, if you will. Yeah. So how will your healing process start to go? All right. Quite frankly, over here, from what I can see, I feel like the healing is going to begin as you gently kind of let go of what could have been and accept what truly was. Over time, I feel like you're going to find peace in knowing your feelings were real and that you offered kindness and care. And I feel like the pain is going to kind of a little bit soften as you redirect your heart towards your own journey. So you're going to be able to see like small little signs of freedom that are going to start kind of showing on up. Lighter mornings, deeper breaths, moments when thinking of this person doesn't really actually sting as much. As for question 4, now that you're gone, and this has to do with gossip, all right? I'm actually going to have to say over here, I feel like yes, all right? The ripples all together, my sweetie pie. The ripples are going to move quietly through the workplace, and I feel like the coworker may share carefully at first, but the word could kind of trickle on out, which could prompt some to question Gigi's behaviors and intentions, especially the girl that he prioritizes. She might hear whispers and kind of feel a little bit of a subtle shift in how she sees him, even if she doesn't fully quite acknowledge it out loud. Now, and question 5, would Gigi possibly change? My ultimate answer is going to be a yes. There is a high chance that he'll grow more careful, at least outwardly. The social pressure, the judgment, the fear of exposure, all these things could kind of force him to watch his steps, especially around the girl that he actually did prioritize. So I feel like deep inner changes, thoughts, it takes longer. And while he may kind of act more cautious, real transformation into his heart is going to be slower unless he actually tries to genuinely kind of reflect upon it altogether. And as for the rainbows, let's go see about the rainbows, my love. And Laura and Elaine, please let us know if you beautiful souls are here. Laura and Elaine are next, followed by Avani, HP, and our beautiful Tasha, sweetie. All right. So what do we have coming on through over here for you, my love? Into your last question, the rainbow, seeing triple numbers all together. What are all those synchronicities about? I feel like these are signs, they're gentle nudges from the universe and your guides, reminders that healing and balance, they are onto your side, sweetie pie. I feel like rainbows, well, they do symbolize hope and grace and the promise that beauty is going to come from, after the storm. I feel like triple numbers confirm that spirit is close, and I feel like it's urging you to trust your journey. So I need you to release what actually isn't really into your highest good at this moment. I need you to step into the love and into the fulfillment that you actually truly deserve, my love. That's what I need you to do. All right. You're grabbing a snack. All right, I got you. All right, sweetie. See you soon, my love. Buona notte. If I'm able to do it before, my beautiful Jasmine, I'll do it before, okay? I'll let you know whenever I'm able to do it, sweetie. If I'm able to do it before, I will, sweetie pie. Here we go. Laura's first, and then it's you, my beautiful Elaine. So I've got you, sweetie. Let's go and see. I got you, Laura. Okay, so I think you wanted a timestamp, so let's go see. Hold on, I'm going to put you a timestamp. And let me just put you at 36 minutes. All right, 36. All right, hold on, my beautiful Laura. I'm going to go and get your questions, my love. Just 1 second. All right. Yummy watermelon. Okay, Laura, here we go. Let me stay logged in. So you have a new person you've been talking to finally, you say. All right, let's go see. All right, hold on. All right. You have a new person to be talking to finally, and his name is not with an A. Because they're toxic. Oh, I love them, but Okay, so you have a date onto the weekend. Do I see it going anywhere? Okay, let me go and see. Alrighty. All right. Is it going anywhere? So his name is Jay. So we do have our Judgment. We do have our Page of Pentacles. It's going to be moving, but it's not going to be moving into a very quick kind of a way. All right? That's what I'm going to say. I feel like we're kind of moving, but like one little pace at a time. Yeah. So, and you have a day into the weekend. Do I see it going anywhere? For the moment, my love. You're such a sweetie pie. Oh, yes, you're such a sweetie pie. I know, Laura. Those A's. I'm with an A. You know I am. I got the same A as you used to. Well, not the same. I got the same name as yours used to. I love him to death, but he's toxic. Oh my God. But I can't get rid of him. I love him too much, my toxic man. So Here we go. That being said, I like Jay, and he's got a beautiful, soft little name. I know, Laura. I know. Oh, sweet Lord. So here we go. What I will say for you is this. I know. I love toxicity, guys. I do. I don't know what's up with me. I was with somebody who was very toxic for like 20 years, but in a horrible way. I got rid of that toxic. Now I'm into a different type of toxic. But seriously, we need to run away from toxic men, guys. All right? Or we need to make them as little angels. That being said, the toxic is exciting. But Josh, I like Josh. I like Josh. All right? But I am going to say, I don't want you to expect that things are going to go very quickly with Josh. I feel like things are going to take a little bit of their own time. All right? Oh, sweet Lord. Wait, the camera's not working anymore. Camera is frozen. Hold on. Camera is frozen. That must be why I got a notification. It must be Watson telling me the camera is frozen. No, it's not even. Nobody's writing to me over there that I can. I'm getting all different kind of things that are absolutely not what I think it is. Yeah, okay. Let me close all these things. But the camera is frozen because I don't see it anymore. So hold on, guys. Let me unfreeze it. Because that just is not good for you. Okay, let me reactivate it. Here we go. Because then I'm just a voice and nothing more. You at least have to have like the Palmolive hands. Okay, we're back. Look, I think we're back. Are we back? Is everything good? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so I know, right? If you're not gonna have the face, you at least have to have the hands. Okay, sweetie. So Josh, all together. You are gonna have a good time with Josh. I feel like there will be a beginning, but I don't want you to think that things are gonna be happening very quickly because they're not gonna be happening very quickly. But I do see beautiful progress. There is absolutely no doubt about it, my love. So progress there is, yes, a million times away. Hold on. Let me go and take out some more cards, okay, and see what we've got. Yeah, I know. It's so much better, right? You may be emotionally exhausted, but the energy to shape the things. I know. Hold on. Um, um, all right, here we go. So, all right. Hi, Susan. Susan, you changed your picture, sweetie. Nice to see you. A couple of days ago, at least a week of PayPal, but you never got. Yes, you did, my beautiful Susan. I don't know where they're at, but I definitely did answer you, sweetie pie. I just don't know where they're at, my love. I'll have to find you, okay? Yeah, I did answer you, so I will write myself a note, and I will find for you the stream and the timestamp for you, okay, my love? Um, All right. So here we go. C'est pas rapidement, j'ai demandé si vous voulez faire un chat à 3 quand j'ai fini de travailler, puis il m'a dit oui, fait qu'on va faire un chat à 3 avec l'adresse. You need your spooky season. All right, here we go. So, Sweetie Pie, how are things going to go? Honestly, he's going to keep a lot of things within. He's not going to be saying everything right away. But he is definitely interested. There is absolutely no doubt about it. All right. I feel as though our high priestess over here, we want to take things slowly. So does Joss actually want to move on forward and have a beginning of a relationship? Does he want to continue to date and everything of the such? Yes. So will you have a good date? Yes. Is he going to hold back some of his emotions? Yes. Is everything going to be out and clear? No. Some feelings are going to remain inside, but they will be positive. They will be moving on forward, and it's going to be really, really good for you. So basically, I'm going to say for you, my love, I feel like this is going to go into your right direction. You're going to have multiple dates. I feel like there is a really, really good chance for an actual committed relationship and not as much, you know, who and everything of the such like with the others. So Sweetie Pie, I feel like this person generally does have some interest towards you. You will have a good date, but do not expect like anything extravagant. He's going to be keeping a lot of feelings for himself, not opening up right away because he doesn't necessarily want to kind of come on out with all those feelings, but he's going to go progressively. The more you open up, the more he's going to open up. Multiple dates there shall be. Is this going into a good direction? Absolutely. So I'm going to say go have a great time, my sweet love. There's going to be a second and a third and a fourth date. Let's just kind of take it one little step at a time, but you are going to have a good time. Don't expect somebody who is an extrovert who's just going to come on out and say everything. This person's more of an introvert extrovert. They're going to wait for you to say something for them to say something, at least at first. After that, I feel like they're a little bit more active and proactive. Yeah. I am sending you much love, my sweetie pie. So enjoy yourself, my beautiful Laura. It's going to be a good time altogether, sweetie. Elaine, I'm coming to see you. I'm just going to go and get myself some water. So give me 1 second, okay, guys? 1 second, sweetie pies. Non, j'ai pas dit oui. À tantôt. J'ai dit je travaille. Attends. I am back. All right, what is that? A rocket? What is that? What is that, Juanson? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's like a flaming. I don't know what. All right, Elaine. Here we go. All right. Elaine. Okay. All right. Elaine. Let's do that. And here we go for Elaine. A general for this week. Yes. Any good news? Okay, let's go see. Up next is Avani. So Avani, let us know if you're here, and High Priestess is next. So Avani and High Priestess, you're our next beautiful souls. All right. What is team? Oh, our beautiful Kristen. Alrighty. Okay. So question number 1. The project. I'm not going to mention the actual company altogether, my love. I'm just going to tell you what I can actually see from, I don't like to give out too many kind of informations altogether. What's up, sweetie? Oh, okay. Oh, my dear Juanson, sweetie. I'm sending you love. I am sending you love, sweet one. Okay, hold on. So, what is actually happening for you here? Sweetie pie. I feel like you're entering the final stretch with something that is into a very creative type of an energy. I feel like there's a sense of release, but I also feel like there's a quiet pride as you kind of see your vision a little bit kind of taking shape. I feel like the weeks are going to bring different type of momentums, and maybe even a fresh idea to polish things off. I'm going to say the message over here is that I need you to trust what you've already built, because your preparation is going to speak louder than the actual perfection. So basically what I'm saying is, do your very best. Do everything that you possibly can. All right? You're into the very last stretch of what is necessary. Just trust everything that you have done and kind of let things go with the flow. You will see what kind of recognition is going to come your way. I feel like you're probably going to get something that's going to be following on through into the following 2 to 3 weeks, my love. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Uh, Alrighty. Any good news coming from the collaboration with Let's Go and See That? All right. Any good news from coming from the collaboration with? Not for the moment. It's a little bit like we had seen. When we had looked last week, we were seeing that she was kind of looking for different type of prospects and different type of portfolios that could be good for her. But depending onto the work, it's almost like if she is recruiting for what is to come or what is going to be coming her way. So until she actually receives those contracts or those wants or those demands, she might not necessarily contact you right away, which is why we do have a little bit of that time where, yes, it is interesting, but yes, we're still kind of taking things a little bit one step at a time. So I'm going to say very good news can definitely be possible. Absolutely. I feel as though this person is definitely open and very receptive to, I got the hiccups. I'm sorry, to what you have to deliver and what you have to offer. But I feel like the timing is really, really quite delicate. So I feel like she's probably going to wait a little bit longer before actually following on up because she's waiting for something to kind of come on in. So I'm going to say your enthusiasm is felt. She knows that you're very interested. You should probably hear from her this week or by mid next week in regards to that. Let's go see the other question. Ni bloqué. Is aunt behind something caused behind arguments with your mom and you recently? I know you sent me an email earlier and it did have to do with your mom and everything, my beautiful love. I feel like everything having to do with your mom is something that is something that has been going on for quite some time. I feel like there's a lot of resentment, there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of frustration, but there's a lot of wants that are not necessarily combined. You have wants, she has wants. They're not necessarily the same wants or the same desires. And I feel like that's where you guys kind of clash on through, my love. So I'm actually going to have to say I feel like there's a lot of hidden influences. It does look like she may have kind of stirred different type of gossips. Well, I'm going to say mostly doubts, not necessarily gossip. I feel like there's been comments that have been kind of passed on through that kind of planted that tension. But when you pass a comment through and it creates a tension, but you never go back towards it, you never make it better, you always remain into the same type of energy, which is a very negative type of dark energy. That's where the problem is. So I'm going to say, even if it wasn't meant to be a direct cause conflict, the energy is there, it's into the way, and it's sneaky as heck. So I need you to trust your gut because there's more that is happening than what is actually behind the scenes. Now, what is happening with why? Why is basically, I'm going to say, keeping somewhat of a low profile, sweetie. Not too much happening. Reflecting on what's happening into life, wanting to kind of, I'm going to say, withdraw herself socially. I'm going to say recharging her own batteries, and that's pretty much what it is. Now, how does why recently feel towards you? All right. How does why feel towards you? We're going to go and see. Why still holds that beautiful collaboration. Why is always going to hold somewhat of an affection towards you. It is always going to hold somewhat of some love towards you, like some warming feelings. But there is such a sense of nostalgia. There is such a sense of gentle care, even if you're not in constant contact. I feel as though the presence is there and your presence just feels like it's comforting. I feel like the fact that they know that if ever they want to fall on back towards you, that they can. You're like that beautiful, lovely cushion that is there. You feel like home in some quiet way, and there is such an emotional softness when they do think of you. But at the very same time, I do not feel as though they want to be with you. I feel like you bring good vibes. You bring good energy. Yeah, no, I feel as though you are like that beautiful little cushion. You bring beautiful energy, you bring beautiful vibes, but we don't necessarily have something that is coming on through with it. It's the vibes, it's the energy, it is what is there. But I don't see a want or a desire to actually perfection or to make something a little bit deeper within it. All right. You like it though. A divine timing. I know. All right, Avani, are you here, my beautiful Avani? Sweetie, it is nice to see you. So we're going to put a timestamp over here for Avani. Avani is going to be at 106. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. Matt's thoughts regarding you, part two. Part two, too. I don't remember part one, but let's go with part two. Hey, I'm all for it, sweetie pie. All right. Okay, so um no, you need to wait. No follow-ups. You've already done a follow-up. Just let things go with the flow. You need to let things go with the flow at this moment, my love. Nothing more, sweetie, okay? What is going on into the temporary space between and any particular... Okay, let's go see. I really like the way you said it. I really do, Vonnie. I like the temporary space. For mom, what do I mean with your mom, Elaine? I mean your mom. Your mom and you have a very complicated relationship where she wants a lot of things from you and she projects a lot of things towards you that you don't necessarily want or you're not necessarily ready for, and that creates deception and that creates chaos and that creates different type of tensions into the air that could actually create a lot of problems, which is where everything actually kind of comes on through. So your mom is wanting a lot of things, putting a lot of pressure upon you. If you actually tell her this is not good, this is not what I want, this is not what I'm going to accept, then she'll actually learn and understand that this is not good for her. And then maybe she'll let it go. I feel like you need to be a little bit more present. You need to be a little bit more vocal about what you want, what you accept, and what you don't. Otherwise, she's going to continue to put her thoughts and her wants and her desires, and you're going to continue to suffer the same thing, sweetie. Qu'est-ce que tu veux, Anaël?
J'ai deux questions.
Oui, vas-y.
Quand t'as fini
Hold on, I got a question from Queen Anaël.
Deux questions.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, ma belle?
D'un, c'est quand t'as fini.
Je sais pas, non. Je t'aime.
Puis,
Et de deux, est-ce que j'ai fait du popcorn? Non, pas de popcorn.
Quoi?
Hein?
Qu'est-ce que t'as dit?
I'm not making popcorn. I made popcorn yesterday.
Si tu fais du popcorn, je vais pas manger la poudre la prochaine fois. Puis aussi.
The pud, it stinks. I don't
Je
want
vais
to
pas
make
en manger.
popcorn.
Je vais
I
pas
love
en
you.
prendre. Si tu fais du popcorn, je vais pas
Okay,
en prendre.
I'm going to finish working and I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think. Adios.
Je vais pas en prendre. si
Love
tu fais
you,
du popcorn.
Queen. See you later. Watson says hello. Bye-bye, beautiful. Love you. Mwah. Okay. Yeah, she's adorable. Yeah, she's like, ooh, I'll make a deal with you. If you make popcorn, I won't put my stinky seasoning into it, because last night I made her popcorn and she put that stinky cheddar seasoning. Like, you want to barf. It really stinks. She's trying to be nice with me. I know, she is. That's all I can say. What is that? Give her the freaking... I gave her popcorn yesterday. I have to go and make it. I don't make popcorn into the microwave. I don't like microwaves, so I don't use them. And I have to actually make it on the stovetop because I don't like microwaves. Although I do have one. I don't like them. It takes... I gotta go wash the pot and then the butter and then... Oh my God. It's such work. I don't feel like it at midnight. I know. It's stinky seasoning. It's disgusting. And my boys don't like it neither. And everybody's like, it smells like stinky socks. Yesterday I asked her, I'm like, did anybody fart? But no, it was her seasoning. Yeah. What is that? Just idea? But no, it doesn't work well. I've tried those and I put them in the microwave and sometimes it goes well and sometimes it burns. I don't know. Maybe my microwave is sucky. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't put anything into the microwave. No, I don't do it. No. Besides, she can have something else. I don't know. Whatever. There's a lot of other things to eat in the house other than popcorn. That being said, here we go. Honestly, the microwave sometimes will make the most perfect popcorn. And then 2 minutes later, you make a second bag, and that bag is completely burned. But you pressed onto the same button, popcorn, and that's what happens. It's very frustrating. And then my smoke alarm goes off. My house goes beep, beep, beep. Oh no. There you go. Hi, Big Cleo. Nice to see you. Nachos. Yeah, I burn nachos often. You're right, Juanson. At Christmas time, I made nachos for Anel. I burnt them 3 times in a row. I made 3 pans of nachos, burnt 3 of them. Yeah, that's what happens. Okay, that being said, here we go. Love you too, Elaine. Love you too. Ah, sweet Lord. Okay, here we go. You're going to donate and leave your questions. All right, my beautiful Big Cleo. We'll leave you a timestamp, sweetie pie. We will. We will. I am blessed, guys, because our beautiful Julie is into my town, and I have already seen her twice. I'm not going to see her tomorrow, but I'm probably going to see her again onto Wednesday, onto her last day over here. But she's such a sweetie pie. Honestly, if any of you guys come on down into my town or somewhere close, let me know. We'll go and grab a coffee. I'm having the greatest time with our beautiful Julie. She's such a sweetie. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, I got you, sweetie. I don't know. I don't remember things. I do not, my beautiful Vani. I receive messages and I say them. I receive and I go, and there you go. No, we do not have Susan to list. Susan said she donated like a week ago and she never got her reading, but I know that we did her reading. So I'm going to go and do some YouTube research and find her reading into you and Lila's timestamps, because I know we did it. And I'll send it out to her. Yeah. Okay, that being said, like, I've been talking way too much. I don't even know where the heck I'm at. Where am I at? Yeah, the Your Sweetie Pie. I'll go back and check into the PayPal, but I don't believe it's necessary, sweetie. But thank you, my beautiful Big Cleo. Thank you, my love. Yeah, with you. What with you? You're coming over to my place. We're gonna go have coffee. Come on over, sweetie. Come on over. Let's go have coffee together. Am I with you? I don't remember where I'm at. Oh, I'm with you. Okay, wait. We're getting part 2. Oh, okay, yes, that's it. Okay, I got you. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, let me get back to you. I'm with you. I am, Avani. I am. Please. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I am 100% with you. There are days like that. Okay, so I don't want to pop my bubble, but I could be interesting. I could be really boring too. I don't know. I saw Julie yesterday. We spent the afternoon together with my kids this afternoon. I'm not going to see her tomorrow because I have other things going on, but I will be seeing her again the day after on her last day here. So yeah, and I'm probably going to be planning a trip to go on up to Los Angeles. I would like to go this summer, but I might not go this summer. I don't know when I'm going to go, so I know some of you are from there. If anybody of you are close on by, maybe we can have some type of a meetup. So here we go. But I will definitely be going on through into the following months. Somewhere around Los Angeles is going to be happening. So here we go. Yeah. Absolutely, my beautiful Big Cleo. You shall have a timestamp, I promise you, sweetie. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, I'm starting a new sweetie pie. So, thoughts regarding you, part 2. Like, what's going on with the temporary state? And, well, okay, this is what I'm getting, sweetie pie. You're still stuck into a temporary state. You still are. I would like to say that there's something else that is happening. I do feel over here that we are into a place where we do have some love, we do have some affection, and we do have a lot of beautiful things. Can you have a timestamp? Absolutely, Ivani. Hold on. Good thing you told me now, because, oh my God, I was not going to be putting it. Okay, so you're going to be at 1:15, all right? So you're still a little bit stuck into a temporary space, but we're stuck into a space where we have a lot of wants, we have a lot of desires, but the problem is we're not opening up with them. That's where my major problem is. What's wrong? What is wrong with men? Juanson, please can you enlighten us? We want that oracle deck. What is wrong with men? Why do you want something from us, but you don't exactly give it to us? And we always have to wonder and think and figure out and analyze. And then you guys say we analyze too much, we think too much, we over exaggerate too much because you're not giving us anything. Point being, Avani, love. And the temporary space is still there. I'm just going to take out more cards because this is chaos. I'm still getting some space. I'm still getting that we're into a place where we're intrigued. We have wants and we have desires, but it's like we're not moving. We're not moving forward. I want us to move forward. It's like we're not moving forward. The space is still there. What can you do to release this space? What can you do? Oh, I know the space is a literal space. I know. I get it. I get the literal spaces too. Oh my God, I do. Yeah, I do. Literal spaces are sometimes more difficult than any other type of spaces. Here we go. Our Four of Wands. The good news is you guys will be able to meet on up and you will have some good time together. All right. So I'm going to say, I don't know, do you have a date? Do you have a date? Did this person give you a date, sweetie? Did Matt give you a date where let's meet up, let's see each other, I'm coming on over, we're going to see each other this date? Yeah. No, he didn't. It's time for him to do so, okay? Because he wants to, and there's a gathering that's going to be happening. So let's make it a date because we don't want to be out into the cold. We don't want to be sad, boo hoo hoo. All right. We need something to be happening. So let's make it happen. Not yet. It's time to go forward with it. Now you go forward with it. Okay. My beautiful Avani, ask him, hey, when are we meeting up so I can organize my schedule so I can make sure that I have time to meet you? Because you're not always free, sweetie pie. No, you're not. You need to let him know that you're not always free for him. So you need to organize your schedule. So you need to know when he's going to be available. Because otherwise, you might just not be there. You need to leave him the possibility that you might not be available. So he gives you a timing and he tries to put things into perspective so you guys meet on up at the right time. Yes, a gathering. There's definitely a gathering that's going to be happening. What's he thinking? Let's go see. So what is he thinking? What is he up to? What is he thinking, this man? He wants more clarity. He wants to know more. He doesn't know as much as you do. It's a little bit like being into a dream. You wake up, you don't know what the heck you dreamed about, but you know you dreamed something good. This is it. We know that something good could be happening from this relationship, from this connection, but we don't know what it is because we haven't talked about it. We need to talk about it a little bit more. We need to open up about it a little bit more. We're insufficient into that. All right. So quite frankly, I feel as though he wants to work onto this connection. He wants to have more out of this connection, but it's like he needs you to make some movement to let him know that you truly are interested and you want to meet him up. An example would be this. Hey, I'm free this date and that date, or from that date to that date. Are you free anywhere into that so I can fix up my schedule? Because I have a lot of things I've got to do into the meanwhile. But if you're going to be free somewhere into that, I will make myself available because I want to see you. I want to spend some time with you. And then you're kind of prioritizing, but at the same time you're saying, you've got other stuff to do. He's not number one. Because if he thinks he's number one and you're going to sacrifice everything for him, he's going to put you on the sideline. He's going to make you wait a little bit. That's not what we want. We want him to know you've got other stuff to do, but you will fit him in if he's able to fit into your schedule. Oh, that's too forward? Okay. He doesn't know how much. Okay, that's too forward. Okay. I thought that was not too forward. I thought that was, woohoo. Yeah. When I send those messages out, I'm like, that's not too forward. I'm more like, hey, tomorrow, good? What time? Tell me so I can make room. That's it, Elaine. Yes. The frozen. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Juanson. That damn camera. It's got issues tonight. I think the camera wants to be on vacation. That's what I think. Okay, here we go. The camera should be good. Thank you for letting me know, sweetie. It should be back up to normal now. Yeah. Thoughts and feelings for you at this moment. I absolutely can. Here we go. High Priestess is nice, is next, followed out by Tasha. Thoughts and feelings for you at this moment. We're wanting to take one little step at a time, not wanting to jump on through. We have some interest, we have some thoughts, but we kind of want to skim on through, sweetie. Basically, we're interested, we want to know more about you, but we don't clearly want to say it out. Like, he doesn't want to go onto a coffee date with you and say, oh my God, I've been thinking about you all week. Oh, I just want to see you every day. Like, he's not going to do that. He would like to, but he's not going to. So he's playing it cool, is what I'm trying to say. His feelings are wanting to have a get together, wanting to know you, wanting to spend time with you, but not wanting to come into your way. This person does not want to come into your way and to create conflicts into your schedules. They kind of want themselves to kind of fit through your schedule, if you will. So, do they want to know you more? Yes. Do they want to spend more time with you? Absolutely. Do they want to know a little bit more what you want for them? Absolutely. Are they a little bit shy? Yes, they are. A little bit like you are. But at some point, either you or him is going to have to make a movement, because if neither you or him make any, this relationship will kind of dissipate itself, because no movement is being made. No. Okay. I feel like a group. I feel, my beautiful Avani, like a group would be better for him to feel more comfortable, but it would be better for you guys to be a one-on-one. Yeah, it's my pleasure, my beautiful Elaine. Yeah. So one-on-one would be better, but he would feel more comfortable if there was a group, sweetie pie, is what I can see. It still is, Watson. Oh, sweetie. Okay, hold on. It's still frozen. Let's deactivate and activate. Here we go. Let me know. Oh no, it's still kind of frozen. Hey, heck, let's do this and let's do that. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Okay, hold on, my dear Juanson. You're absolutely right. Oups, je m'en allais écouter ton message, puis je sais pas, mon oreille l'a accroché. Ça a disparu. Je sais pas qu'est-ce que t'as dit. Hold on, let me deactivate. The light is blue. We are good. All right, how are you doing? And then you sort of got a light bulb and realized it was him. You got a soulmate drawing, and when I first got it, I thought, no way. That's it, right? Well, now you know what you've got to do, sweetie. No, it's unfrozen. Now we are no longer Elsa. All right. I know my name, Elsa, Lisa, kind of resembles. We're unfrozen now. We're good, sweetie. All right. Le 13 pouces, il attend que j'ai fini de travailler pour que je fasse un live à 3. Ouais, je chatte à 3 avec toi. Hi, Sean. Avani, sweetie, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie pie. No, it is not frozen. It is not. Like I can dance in front of this. It should be good. Is it good for everybody? Are we unfrozen? Yeah, let me know. It should be good now. Yeah, let me know. It should be good now. Ah ben j'ai dit que j'allais faire le combat à 3 quand j'allais finir de travailler. J'ai dit dans genre 1h25, sinon à peu près 25 minutes. Fait que, yeah, attends, je vais faire le combat à 3. It's frozen on your side too. Honestly, just the video, but not the voice. Oh, that is. It's still frozen. Oh, sweet lord! Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, let me try something else. Hold on, loves. Oh, sweet lord! Oh my god! I don't know why it is creating such issues. Okay, let me try something else. Hold on, loves. And it's showing to me as blue. Usually when it shows blue, it's good, but it does kind of still show, right? And it's showing just the video though. Okay. Well, that is weird. It's good, but it does kind of still show, right? Now there's an echo. Oh, sweet lord. Okay. Well, that is weird. Okay, let me Okay, guys, is this better? I did a bunch of things. Everything should be good now. Woohoo! Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna go and see our beautiful high priestess this morning. Yeah, we're back. We're back, guys. We're back. I don't know. I did a bunch of stuff, but we're good. All right. So we are gonna go and see our beautiful high priestess. High priestess is gonna be at 1:30. Then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Tasha, all right, followed out by Big Cleo. So, good night, my beautiful love. It is nice to see you, sweetie. So, High Priestess, let's just go over here. Let's go like that. That is not okay. Alrighty, so High Priestess is next. We are going to leave a timestamp. And divine timing. Thank you so very much, my beautiful love. I am going to give a little bit of a time. I'm just going to give information out. Oh, we do have Susan back again, my love. You are absolutely right, Hanson. Okay, Susan, and this is my beautiful friend Kristen. She's going to be tomorrow. Okay, my love, so here we go. I'm going to go and see High Priestess at this moment. After High Priestess, I'm going to go and see Tasha, Big Cleo, Divine Timing, and Susan is going to be the list. We're going to be closing at 11 tonight, so into the following 20 minutes, my beautiful love. So let's go see what we've got. Here we go. High Priestess. And we are going to put a timestamp. Tasha, let us know if you're here. Big Cleo, I know that you did ask for a timestamp. Just let us know if you are still here. And High Priestess is going to be like this. High Priestess is going to be at 132. And voila. All right. Thank you, my beautiful Tash. Tasha, you're going to be on up next, sweetie. So, is your brother hiding something from you and your mom is going to be the first question on through. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently, by the way. I truly do appreciate it. And I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. I don't know why. I don't know why sometimes OBS has issues and it kind of freezes and you don't see anything. I don't know. I'm sorry, loves. The important thing is we get things back on track, right? So, but thank you for your patience. It's always a million times appreciated, sweet loves. High Priestess, my love. How was shopping? I want to ask you, how was shopping? Because I know you went shopping. But that being said, is your brother hiding something from you and your mom? It kind of feels like your brother's kind of hiding different layers that you're not fully necessarily seeing. I feel like there's a private side of him that kind of keep things a little bit hidden, almost a little bit like an inner world or different kind of life that he doesn't necessarily feel ready to share. And this doesn't necessarily feel like it's something that is harmful, but rather something that is more personal. I feel as though your brother hides his interests, his friendships, emotional struggles, all those things, even things that he's not comfortable actually opening up about, he kind of keeps towards himself. So I'm going to say, do you trust your instincts into it and approach gently if you do choose to actually ask? But is your brother hiding something? I'm going to say yes, but I'm not going to say that it is anything that is very, that is potentially either dangerous or harmful or anything of the such. I feel like a lot of it actually has to do with himself, his thoughts, his fears, and everything of the such. I don't really feel like it has anything to do with you or your mom personally. I feel like there are more things that are in regards to him. A general for the next 2 weeks. Let's go and look into that. Into the next 2 weeks from I can see. You've got boundaries, you've got walking away from different things, you have things that are not necessarily being said towards you. This is it. I feel as though you're into a place where there is a certain shift of energy that is coming. I'm going to say you're opening it up fresh opportunities and maybe even some unexpected news coming towards you. I feel like you yourself are feeling more motivated and more grounded, especially into anything that has to do with practical matters like work or studies or projects. That is really a beautiful time for you to utilize and to move on forward with it. It's a great time for you to start new plans, even revisit some that you kind of put a little bit of onto the side because they might not be bad because you toss them onto the side. Sometimes there are fragments of those ideas that can be good. So stay open to uncertain ideas and different kind of paths are going to be coming towards you. What I'm basically going to say is this: you're walking away from certain people, certain emotions. You're gathering new information. You have people around you who do not necessarily always tell you how they feel, what they want, they desire. And I feel like sometimes the values and the traditions are not necessarily respected into it. So financially, no big movements. Emotionally, you're walking away from some things. You're choosing to let go of certain emotions or situations that could create you either harm or sadness or any type of feelings that you do not necessarily want to harbor within your soul. But you're moving on forward. It's not going to be into the following 2 weeks of full of ideas and just, you know, oh my God, illumination. It's not what's happening into the following 2 weeks. Following 2 weeks, you're letting go of what's no longer good for you. You're selecting what is good. You're moving on forward. You do have some good ideas, but people are not necessarily saying everything that they want to towards you. So you do have to be careful about the people who are saying things, to make sure you take what's good and take what's not good. Okay? Don't take too many things that are too close to your heart. Just take what's good and what's not good, leave it aside. That's what I'm going to say what's happening for the following 2 weeks, my love. But definitely some beautiful emotions coming on through. You did come in just in time. It is good. Your picture is good, Sean. It's good. Yeah, I know. I just kind of feel like he needs to be a little bit there. What is that? Can we quickly look into your phone screen? What's happening with your phone screen? What's wrong with your phone screen? Let me know. Let me know a little bit. Hi, Joy. Thank you, sweetie pie. What's happening with that? Let me know. I don't know what to look at into your screen, sweetie. Your brother's going to be absolutely fine. I just kind of feel like he's a little bit into his own things at this moment, my love. Yeah. Tasha and Big Cleo are going to be on up next. All right. Then we're going to go and see divine timing and not climbing. You had it today. They said they will send to the manager to see if they want to schedule an interview. All right, I got you. For the following 10 minutes? Okay, we should be good, Big Cleo. We should be good. Hi, Joy. Okay. Oh, the phone screen. Okay, the phone screen having to do with the interview. I'm like, phone screen. I'm thinking about an actual phone screen. I get what you're talking about. Okay, my beautiful love, nothing but good news coming towards you. All right, we do have our King of Cups, our Queen of Cups, and our Ace of Swords. They have nothing but beauty towards you. They're definitely going to get back towards you. There's no doubt about it. Probably for a second interview or more, I'm going to say, questions kind of coming your way to specify a little bit more your orientations, what you want, and to really kind of link everything together. But you're definitely going to go on through to the second round. There's definitely more questions that are going to be arriving towards you, though, but I do feel as though you did absolutely perfect today, sweetie pie. You did great, my love. Thank you, my dear Joy, sweetie. I'll be with you shortly, sweetie pie. I'm going to go and see Tasha. It is good for you, my beautiful high priestess. You did fantastic. It is my pleasure, sweetie pie. Tasha. You made, Tasha's going to be at 140. What did you do, Tasha? You made a joke that you were leaving the job and S seemed bothered by it. What was he actually thinking? Oh, sweetie pie. Oh, what are you doing? Are you emotionally, psychologically dark torturing him? Okay, I'm just saying, because there's all different kind of tortures that are out there, right? There's normal psychology, there's the dark psychology, there's a lot of things that go through. Oh, sweetie pie. Okay. All right, my love. All right. So, My love, when you made that joke about leaving, I feel like there was worry. There's no doubt. Look, we had worry. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know what to say. It's almost like if our heart kind of sank to the bottom of our pit of our stomach, all right? It was like, what? What if she really did leave? Why? Because he actually does really value your presence more than what he actually says. The energy feels like he realizes how much calmer, how much lighter, and how much more balanced the place feels when you are actually around. I also feel like there is a hint over here of guilt. There is a hint of regret onto his end. A little bit like maybe thinking about times where he could have been more supportive or kinder, and suddenly kind of imagining what it would actually feel like if you weren't there. So underneath it all, I feel like there is a genuine concern and a sense that your leaving would leave the biggest gap into the world. Even if he doesn't fully admit it, that's the way he would feel. So did it bother him? 30 minutes on end. Did it actually bother him? Yes. Is he actually expecting it? No. So, sweetie pie, I am definitely going to say towards you, I feel as though I feel as though you troubled him. Psychologically, you just troubled him to the worst point ever, sweetie pie. Yeah. What are you going to do with that? Yeah, you're terrible. You're terrible, but I love you. I'm going to say it is the most beautiful, worst, dark psychology as possible. I studied psychology. I'm all for it. But I'm all for dark psychology too. You got to do what you got to do to go and get the results that you need. So if you got to kind of trigger it into a psychological, well-balanced kind of a way to get the result that you want. Oh, I love it, sweetie. I do. Yes. So, sweetie, was he bothered? Yes. He was actually wondering, what the heck? Why are you going? What are you doing? I feel like he was feeling guilty. He didn't know what to do. You really just kind of put him into a position where he was completely lost. What do I do? What do I say? Is this really true? Oh my God, what have I done? That's pretty much what's going through into his mind. Yeah, he does. He needs to stop being... Yes, he does need to stop being a wuss. Yes, he does. I agree. Oh, yes, I do. Let's go see, just by curiosity, a little bit of his feelings over here. Oh my God, he needs to stop being a wuss. But he's not. Like, you can push him all the way to the wall. He's still going to be a wuss. Yes, look, he's still wondering, do I, don't I? Like, it's the toss of the coin over and over and over again. Why? And look, our hermit, it doesn't matter what you do. If he wants to stay into the position where he's in because he's not feeling ready to burst out, he's going to stay where he's at. It's almost like if he would rather live with regret and guilt than to actually step out of his shell, no longer be a wuss, and show you and tell you that he wants you. That's it. Oh my dear God. That's all I can say. Absolutely, sweetie. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ooh, weed. Ça fait pas de mal. Est-ce que c'est quoi je fais avec ça? Je peux le rajouter, dis-moi là. Yeah, that's it, Tash. Yeah, don't wait for this man to come out of his turtle shell. He needs you. He needs you to kick his shell off, all right? He needs to lose his shell for him to come on out and say, I want you. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, you can, divine timing. Yeah, you can. Oh my God. Je peux pas à l'instant, mais je vais la rajouter. Ok, mais je peux pas y parler tout de suite, mais j'ai quasiment fini. Ah, sweet Lord. Yeah, you can. You can. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. Okay, just 1 second. Je l'ai rajouté, mais je ne sais pas s'il me rajoute encore. Faut que j'attende qu'il me rajoute. Faut que tu dises qu'il me rajoute. Oh no. Oh, divine timing. You can already post your question right away. Tink, I love you, sweetie. I love you. I love your spunk. I love the way you move on forward. I love your ideas. I love everything about it. I love the way you kind of play the game and you try to kind of poke where you can. I'm such a pokey person. I like to poke. So I get it. You keep on doing what you've got to do. The problem is you got to kick his shell for him to come on through. Sometimes you can poke and poke and poke, but the person will not come out unless they have no choice. I kind of feel like this is a little bit his choice. I don't know how your Japanese is coming, sweetie. I don't know Japanese, my love. Yeah. All right. Big Cleo, you are next. Here we go. All right. You're in the office, supposedly going to a meeting in 5 minutes. Here's it. I've got you. I got you, Big Cleo. You do what you've got to do, my sweet love. You do what you've got to do. Okay. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I've got you. Big Cleo, enjoy your meeting, my love. I know that you've got an important job. You do what you've got to do, sweetie. Tasha, love you. You've got this. All right. So, hold on. Je lui ai dit qu'on allait faire combat à 3 quand j'avais fini de travailler. Fait que je te reviens. How does your boss see you and think of you? Okay, thank you for posting, my love. Let's go and see our beautiful big Cleo, which is going to be at 152. All right. Yeah, we are. We are. Yes, we are, sweetie. Lilith, it is a yes. All right. Let's go and see. Divine Timing is next, followed by Susan and Joy. Does P want to be a couple with you, and will he step forward privately? Enjoy your meeting at work, my beautiful big Cleo. I know, you're across the world, my sweetie pie. And by now, you should be a very professional, occupied, beautiful professional, is what I'm gathering. So here we go. Here we go. So what I will say is this. Does he want to be a couple with you, and is he going to move on forward privately? From what I can see at this moment, the card shows that P does hold beautiful and genuine feelings towards you, and does definitely see you as somebody who is very special. You're being seen as somebody who is very warm, somebody who is very intuitive, somebody who is emotionally grounding. Right now, I feel like though this person is more into a reflective kind of a space. All right. So I feel like they're quietly watching. I feel like they're thinking, and I feel like they're trying to figure out how to move closer without feeling too exposed or without feeling too rejected. So if you kind of feel like there's a little bit of a hermit energy, that's where it's coming from. I do see that he does want to step forward. Mostly he is going to step on forward into a private kind of a way, because he doesn't necessarily want other people to hear or to see or anything in the such. So I feel like the timing feels like it is slow, but I feel like it is sincere. If I'm going to give you somewhat of a timing within it, I'm going to say probably within the following 4 to 6 weeks for the moment, if this energy continues like that. You might notice him kind of dropping clearer kind of hints, or even kind of inviting you to talks, like one-on-one in different kind of ways. So yeah, definitely. There is movement, there is desire, there is a lot of intrigue. Now, is he dating anybody at this moment? Is he dating anybody at this moment in time? At this moment in time, no, he is not dating anybody. I feel like he is not actively dating anybody at this moment. I feel like he seems emotionally closed off to new flings. I feel like his energy feels like it is more focused on work, on personal thoughts, and yes, quietly observing you. So overall, I feel like the energy feels like it is hopeful, but I feel like it is gently paced. He does see you as somebody who is real, somebody who is comforting, somebody that he would like to have a relationship kind of unfold, but more into a natural kind of a way. This person doesn't want to rush things, they want to take things one step at a time. So I'm going to say, let's just kind of let him do a little bit of his own steps, move on forward one little step at a time. And whenever he does do a step, kind of follow on through. You'll see that things will slowly start opening themselves out. Is there a genuine interest? Yes. Is he playing around with anybody else? No. Does he truly want to be with you and intrigued by you and want to know more about you? Absolutely. But is he a little bit more of an introvert? Yes. So are we going to have to leave him a little bit more time and kind of develop things as things kind of go by? Absolutely. But is there anybody else? No, there is only you. Are we interested into you? Yes. Are we taking things slowly? Absolutely. But we truly do want to get to know you, and we truly do want to take our time towards it at the very same time. Exactly. He is only observing you and he is not observing any other ladies. Absolutely, big Cleo. I got you, my beautiful Carrie, sweetie, but you're off with your sweetie pie. Everything should be good, my beautiful love. Is everything okay, sweetie? Let me know. Où t'as recruté ce gars par question? Par question, sérieusement. Par curiosité. Il vient-tu de Java, il vient de Snap, il vient d'où? Il arrête pas de m'envoyer un paquet de vidéos puis d'affaires que j'ai pas encore ouvert parce que j'ai pas le temps parce que je travaille, mais je finis bientôt, je me demande juste, il vient d'où? Je sais qu'il vient de Rivière-du-Loup, et autre que ça. Il est comme ouvert à tout puis à n'importe quoi. Je sais pas c'est quoi les conversations que vous avez eues. En tout cas, on ira faire une convo à trois dans quelques minutes. When are the spells done? You want to rejoin the membership for your channel. Big Cleo, sweetie. You could rejoin the memberships of the channel, sweetie. Absolutely. But I do, honestly, my beautiful big Cleo, when I see you often and I know that you're regular of a channel and I love you, sweetie, you can just send to me. Send to me what you want and what you want. All right. So if it's money, if it's relationships, send me an email. Okay. And I will let you know when I will do the spells. I don't ask anything in return. Real witchcraft and real type of spells usually do not actually really demand anything much in return. So whatever it is that you want and that you desire, please write me an email. I know you know my email. If not, we'll post it for you. Let me know what you want and I will customize something for you and I will let you know when it will be done. And I will let you know if I need to have repeats. I don't need you to give me any money. I don't need you to anything. Nothing. You just let me know what you want. I'll take care of it. I'll let you know when it's going to be done. That's it. All right? It's my pleasure, sweetie. You just send me an email and I'll take care of it. All right? That's all I need. Nothing more, sweetie. My email address is, oh, well, there you go. Thank you, my dear Juanson. So Big Cleo, it's right there. Send me what you want. Always please always give me it's quicker than me kind of replying to you with it. If you have birth dates, give me birth dates. If you have names or initials, give me that. I don't need anything else. Names and birth dates, that's it. Or initials and birth dates, that's it. I can take care of the rest. All right? So I will be seeing you into my emails, my beautiful love, and have yourself the most beautiful meeting, sweetie. Ah ben, il est super sympa avec moi, mais il n'y a pas de convoi à 3 encore de fait. T'en as pas fait. En tout cas, j'en vois pas. Ah, thank you, beautiful big Leo. It was not necessary, though, sweetie pie. All right, so you didn't have to do it, my beautiful big Cleo, but send me an email. Let me know what you want. Let me know what you desire. I will let you know the dates and the times that I will do them, the dates and the times I will follow on through. And if there's anything that you wish to do onto your side that you would like me to send you that is easy peasy, I can do that too, my love. Well, you're a sweetie pie. Thank you so very much, my beautiful love. I will see you soon, and I wish you the most beautiful meeting, my love. Continue being the strong, beautiful, powerful self that you are. I'll be awaiting your email for what you desire from me, my love. J'ai pas fini, là. Ben, je sais pas, j'ai pas fini, ma belle. Divine timing, I am coming to see you. I'm just going to go and get myself some water because I am thirsty, and divine timing is next, followed up by Susan. Je t'aime aussi, Paul. Le 13, attends la convoi à 3 aussi quand j'ai fini de travailler. All right. I am back. Here we go. Thank you, my beautiful Cleo. You're such a sweetie pie. So much love sent out to you, sweetie. All right, divine timing. Let's go and see, followed out by Susan. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Just a second, divine timing. I'm going to come and see you. Just 1 second. I'm going to come and see you. Okay, that should work. Okay. Thank you, my beautiful love. You're what? Yeah, you should. You should do that, sweetie. God. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oops, just 1 second. Alrighty. Divine, let me go and find your question. A divine timing. And you're going to be at 2:08. Okay. Just 1 second. What does your boss see, think, and feel about you? Susan and Joy are going to be on up next. What does your boss see, think, and feel about you? Why do I feel like your boss wants to be somewhat neutral? Why do I feel like your boss needs to have certain barriers around you, sweetie? What is about that, sweetie pie? You're right, Sean. You're right, sweetie. Why do I feel like at this moment your boss is kind of keeping some certain barriers about you, sweetie? Would there be any reason in particular that you can think about? Yeah. I feel like we're a little bit kind of afraid into a certain way. Now, this is what I'm seeing, okay? Your boss sees you as reliable, sees you as grounded, sees you as steady, sees you as practical, sees you as somebody that they can trust to handle things without constant oversight. But I feel as though there is a fresh perspective. I feel like there's something is a little bit quiet that is not necessarily being said. I feel like they appreciate your openness to learn different things. I feel like they appreciate your kindness and how you handle others. Emotionally, I feel like there's a great sense of gratitude, but at the very same time, I feel as though they might not always express it directly. I feel like they can be a little bit guarded within their energy altogether, within their thoughts. But underneath, I feel as though they see your value and they quietly feel you make the team so much stronger. So you're very valuable. You're very important within the I'm going to say the company altogether. Overall, what I'm going to say is this. I feel as though you are very dependable. I feel as though you're somebody that they're very glad to have around, even though they do not always necessarily verbalize it in many different kind of ways. Do you feel that way in any kind of a way? Because I truly do feel as though your boss truly does value you, truly does feel as though you are grounded. You know what you've got to do. You move on forward with it. Sometimes I feel as though they would like you to take challenges on up into a different kind of a way, to be a little bit more outgoing within the challenges or within the movements and move on forward, be a little bit more proactive is what I'm seeing. But other than that, I'm going to say you're absolutely perfect, sweetie. I don't feel as though there is anything bad or negative that's going around. Okay, well, that's it. So I'm going to say my information for you is to be more proactive. Move on forward, because there's a lot that you know that maybe you're a little bit afraid to speak about, to move upon. I need you to do that. Move upon it. I don't care what it is. And it's a little bit like being in school. There's no bad question. There's no bad ideas. What you think is good, move on forward with it, talk about it. It's either going to be liked or it's not. In either kind of a way, you're going to be shown as somebody who is proactive, who's moving on forward, who's got ideas, who's a little bit into an avant-garde. And when you're into that kind of a place, you kind of carve yourself a position that moves you up into the hierarchy, if you will, of the company. So do not be afraid to move on forward with your ideas and your wants and your desires and your thoughts, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with them, even though you're new into the company. You are liked. There's no doubt about it. They want to know more about you, but you kind of keep a little bit of your barriers, which is okay. But slowly start knocking down those barriers and show exactly who you are, the ideas that you have, the perspectives that you have, everything. That's going to help you level on up, and it's going to help you get to higher positions. Yes. So my beautiful, I'm going to say good for you, my sweetie pie, and continue what you're doing. It's absolutely perfect, my love. It is my pleasure, and congratulations for the new job, sweetie. Congratulations, my love. I like it. Be you. You are perfect. You being perfect, and I really mean it. There's no wrong thing that you can say or that you can do. There's adjustments that can be made, but there's nothing wrong. So be you. Go within your thoughts, within your ideas. That's why you were hired, and that's how you're going to move on forward. All right? Have no fears, my love. My beautiful Susan. Susan is going to need a timestamp. There's no doubt. Susan is not here. Susan's going to be at 2:15. Let me go and get Susan. Then we're going to go and see our beautiful friend Joy. And we are going to finish off with Juanson. All right. Here we go. Susan. Here we go. What is truly going on between Andrew? He's been acting funny. Joy is next, followed up by Juanson Loves. That's the list that we have at this moment. Joy and Juanson. So what's really going on with Andrew? He's been kind of acting funny. Okay, you have a lot of questions that are kind of combined all into one. It's a little bit difficult to figure them out, my beautiful Susan. What I'm overall going to say over here is this. You're wondering if he's had sex with people. Has he been stalking people? Okay, I'm going to put it that way. Phone-wise and all that, I'll say yes. I'm not going to say no. I'll say yes. What you need to know with your man is the following. He does what he wants. And he does what he believes he can get away with. If you allow him to get away with things, he'll do it. Over and over and over. And that's why you guys are into the situation that you're into at this moment. Not because you let him. This is not about you. It's not about you. He makes his choices. And his choices are his desires. But from it, circumstances come from it. You end up being into a place where you wonder and where you think, what's going on? What am I doing? What am I going to do? What is happening? Yes. Did he do anything in particular with anybody other than the G lady? No. I feel as though lately it's been the G lady and it's been the ex-wife. That's what I can see what is happening. I'm not saying he's flirting with anybody else. No, I know that he is. And you know that he is. I'm not going to hide that away from you. But that's a little bit the type of relationship that you have, sweetie. So, does he really love you? He does, into his own way, sweetie. I mean, we all have different ways to love. My personal idea of love, mine, okay? We all have different ones. Mine is, I love you, and hopefully you love me back, and we have the same understanding. So if my love means I love you and you can't see anybody else, I hope that you love me and you agree that you're not going to see anybody else. Because otherwise the bond will break. It's no longer good for me. It's no longer what I wanted. And vice versa. The problem over here is that he has been allowed to do many, many different kind of things without being stopped. So he's living like his best life. And he's got you onto the side. He doesn't want to lose you. He loves you. But he's got you onto the side. That's where the major issue is. What do you do with that? How do you handle it? How do you become number one again? How do you make him understand that nobody else is possible except for you and him? And that he has to stand up. He's got to pay what is necessary. He's got to help you. He's got to show you dates and time together and everything and such. He has to put time into the relationship. That's what you need. If you do not do that, my love, you will return to the same cycle over and over until you can no longer take it, sweetie. I would like to say something else, but that's what it is. If you do not put your barriers down, clear and precise, he will continue to step over and over and over until there is no more stepping possible. So does he love you? He loves you into his own way. He loves the way that you love him and that you allow him to love you and that you also allow him to love others. That's what I'm going to say. No one is, but okay. Ok. Ok, il est en bas. Pas de suite. Encore 20 minutes. Tu peux garder ma porte ouverte, s'il te plaît. Annelle, s'il vous plaît, là, tu peux garder ma porte ouverte. Il est en bas. Je te l'ai dit. On va écouter une émission. Garde ma porte ouverte. Does he love you? He loves you into his own way, sweetie. Are you going to find a place for you and Angel to stay? Hold on. Yeah. I don't necessarily see you in a place that you're going to be able to move on into that's going to be good for you and Angel for the moment. I feel like you're still going to have to rely on other people because I feel like everything is a little bit still too expensive. Are you still going to be with him by August? Yes. I'm sorry for your godfather, sweetie. Are him and his ex-wife still sleeping around? Absolutely, my love. Sweetie pie, what you need to know is this. He loves you, he cares for you, but you give him way too much. And the more you give him, the more he believes that he can take. The more that he can take, the more he will. So the ultimate decision over here is going to be how much you want to give him and how much are you willing to tolerate. Once you figure out those two questions, you need to go back towards him and let him know. This is good, this is not good. Here's your choices. What do you pick? Otherwise, you will continue to be into a relationship where he will do what he wants and you kind of take whatever comes along with it. But you're not happy with it, and neither is Angel, and nobody is getting what they truly want. So you need to be very careful with that, my love. We are going to go and see over here our dear friend Joy. Joy is going to be at 224. How will it go going out with Joey this weekend? You see him and you together. Let's go and see, my love. What's in your next? Mathias, il dort sérieusement? Ah bon. Oh ben, il dort, elle. Tout le monde dort, je peux. Non. Non, tout le monde dort, on l'écoute ensemble.
Mais en fait, je sais même pas si Mathias dort.
Ok, on va voir. Garde sa porte ouverte. Joy, sweetie.
Bah, il croit que je suis là, mais je suis pas là.
How will it go going with Joey this weekend? Do I see him and you being together? My love, it's a mix of a yes and it's a mix of a no, my beautiful Joy. And it's nice to see you, sweetie. I feel like we need to balance things out. I feel like it's really going to depend on how the meeting goes. Like the initial, hey, how are you doing? Hugs, everything of the such. I feel like that's really, really important. And I feel like as we move on forward, I feel like we're going to be going on forward a little bit into an incognito kind of a way. Nothing is going to be clear cut and said like, oh my God. Like sometimes you meet people and they're like, oh my God, I love you so much. You're so beautiful. You're so this and you're so that. This is not what I'm seeing, okay? I'm seeing more of a personality that has gone to the down low. So we kind of take things a little bit one little step at a time. Whatever happens kind of happens. We kind of a little bit feed off of your flow. So if you're giving more friendship kind of vibes, he's going to go a little bit more with friendship kind of a vibes. And that's the way we're kind of moving on forward. I do feel, however, as though we are interested into a long-term relationship and we would like more from you. And I do feel as though you are definitely onto his mind more than you would actually know. So there is no doubt about it. Yes, that's it. Okay, bébé.
On pourrait écouter le film, ça va dire?
Non, elle, on attend Raphaël, ma belle.
Mais ça fait
Allez,
2 fois
elle.
que tu l'écoutes.
So, how's it going to go with Joey this weekend? I'm basically going to say how much you're going to give is how much he's going to give towards you. Yes. So if you give more love, you give more attention, you give more feedback, you give more hugs, more touching of the shoulders, You'll get more touching of the shoulders. You'll get more hugs. You'll get more love. You'll get more of all of that. But it's going to be important to whatever you give is what you're going to get on back. And he knows that you've been opening on up. Then he's going to open on up just as much, sweetie pie. All right. So do I actually see you guys being together? My ultimate answer is going to be a yes. But it's not going to be happening right away. I'm going to say it's going to happen within the following 2 to 3 weeks. So do not necessarily expect okay, let's be together, everything is such right away. You are going to come to that final conclusion within the following 2 to 3 weeks. But is it definitely coming on forward towards you? Absolutely. So will you be together? It is a yes. The more you give, the more you're going to receive. Is he realizing that you're giving out more? Absolutely. Are you much more into his mind? Yes. Do you guys need to balance things out and kind of talk things through though? Absolutely. Are you going out this week? Let's go see. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, là? Ouvre la porte à Mathias, puis écoute la télé là-bas. Allez, j'ai pas fini après, je parle avec Alex.
Mais après?
Ben, après, on va voir quelle heure, il est déjà quasiment minuit. Are you going out this week? Page of Cups reversed is saying a no, a transition happening. I'm going to say no for this week. It's more going to be next week. So unless something actually happens and kind of switch on through, I'm going to say no for this week. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say yes for next week, my love. So this week is a no. Next week is a yes. Absolutely. He's showing me that he more real than what I've been. Then you've got to show him more, sweetie. The more you show him, the more he'll give you. My beautiful joy, he does want to have a relationship with you and he does want to open up with you. There's no doubt about it. This is really just a big question of how much are you willing to give him so he gives you the same thing in return. The more you give, the more he'll give, my sweet love. There is no doubt over here, okay? Are you and him going to end up being together? Probably within the following 4 to 6 weeks. Is he truly? You don't feel, no, he is not a situationship. He is not a situationship. He wants to know if you truly feel the same way as he does. He's not interested in playing games. This is not a situationship. It's not for fun. He wants to be with you, but he wants to know that you want to be with him also. He is somewhat of an introvert and extrovert. He will give out the information when he feels that it is right, but he will not willingly kind of give it on out through because of his own little personality, if you will. So the more you show to him that you want this, the more he'll show to you that he wants it. Because honestly, this is not about playing games. He's truly interested in you. He is truly completely, honestly, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are intelligent. You are absolutely everything that he does want, but he doesn't want to say it right away. So you just need to leave it, I'm going to say, a little bit more time. But within the time, you need to show him interest. The more interest you show, the more he's going to want to show towards you. That's going to be super important. All right? Super important over here, sweetie pie. Yes. So show him as much as you possibly can, and he will show you the same thing in return, my love. You've got this, my beautiful joy. You give him the love, and he'll give it back to you, sweetie pie. All right? All right, my love. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. Let's go and see our dear friend Juanson. Hudson. All right. Hudson, I did have a good day, sweetie. I actually spent half of my day with Julie because Julie's into my town. So I had an actual beautiful day with Julie. It was lovely. It was really, really nice. I'm now going to have to plan my trip to Los Angeles. Yes. All right. Yeah, it was actually really quite nice. So here we go. I try not to overthink, right? All right. Okay. All right. So, um, qu'est-ce qu'il y a là? Ben, je te dis, je parle avec Alex après, mais je finis dans 2 minutes.
Combien de temps avec Alex?
Ben, je sais pas, 15-20 minutes, ma belle. Je peux aller chercher ton téléphone en bas, par contre. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Ok, on va chercher ton téléphone en bas. Ça va donner de quoi faire.
Je vais encore dormir.
Okay. So, a love and a general reading altogether. Love-wise, I'm going to say we're a little bit into the I love you, but I can't necessarily be with you at this moment. There's a lot of decisions and there's a lot of things that are a little bit onto the side that we're kind of wondering about. Work-wise, I'm going to say that things are pretty much stable. The only thing that's kind of fluctuating is about love. And it's fluctuating because I feel as though we've made a decision, but the decision that we have made, we're not necessarily happy about it or wanting to move on forward with it, but we're kind of moving on forward with it anyways. And I feel like it's kind of creating us some issues. So I'm going to say whatever decisions it is that she has chosen, that she has moved on forward with, she's not 100% happy with, but she's still kind of following on through. Yeah, is what I can see. Hold on. Okay. As for Elizabeth together, I feel like she's looking towards a future. I feel like she's okay. I don't necessarily feel like there's a lot of issues or anything that is coming into the way. So I'm going to say things are okay, sweetie pie. I feel like she's moving on forward with what she needs to move on forward, which doesn't mean that she doesn't love you, which doesn't mean that she doesn't think about you. It just really means that she's doing what she needs to do. So is she doing good? She's doing good. She's doing what she needs to do. Does she still think about the connection that you guys have? Yes, she does. Does she wonder about it? Yes, she does. Does she wonder what could have been? Yes. Will she always continue to wonder what could have been? Absolutely. I feel like she's into a place where she's made a certain decision. The decision is what it is. Is she happy with it? Not 100%, but she feels like it's the right thing that she needs to do. So she's kind of following on through with it. Honestly, if there's anything that she could say too that she'd want to say is that she is disappointed. That even though it seems as though she is walking away, she's never really quite walking away from you. You're still there. You're still into her thoughts. You're still into her love. It's just almost like a goodbye, but a goodbye for now, not a goodbye forever. Is her new boyfriend treating her okay? I feel like her new boyfriend is treating her okay. I'm not going to say fantastic. I'm going to say okay. What is that? You haven't found the Venus flytrap. I'm like, what is that? Did you find it? Did you? But you didn't. So basically, my love, what I'm going to say is love is what it is. She wants to say a lot towards you, but she can't. She is into a situation where she's decided to move on forward with a different decision, and that's what she's doing. Does it mean that she has regrets? Yes. Does it mean that she doesn't feel all that good? Yes. But is she okay with the decision? Yes. Does it mean that it's a goodbye forever? No. Would she still like to continue to talk with you and to speak with you and to have beautiful moments? Yes. Would she love for that to happen? Absolutely. Angel message for you. And boyfriend is treating her in an okay way. I'm not going to say great. I'm going to say okay. You are lovingly guided to release what weighs you down for new blessings. Await beyond your comfort zone and trust that unseen hands are gently clearing your path. Keep your heart open. Miracles arrive softly and unexpectedly. And if we go towards an oracle message, you are entering a season of quiet transformation. Trust the pauses that are sacred. They're sacred spaces where your spirit realigns and what is meant for you will unfold effortlessly. Listen deeply to your intuition because it already knows the way. Love messages from anybody, you need to hear them. Okay, let's go with this one over here. Yeah, I know, you're so cute. Okay. Let's go and see. Love messages coming through. You make me want to do bad things. It's not because of the situation at hand that she doesn't care, she doesn't love. It just means she's chosen a different direction because of life. I need more time for me. I do worry about us a lot. I dream and I wish for absolutely everything. I am coming. Please do trust me. I know for the moment. But I do want you to know that I do want you. So my beautiful love, that being said, I'm going to send this out towards you. Stay strong, my dear Watson. You have got this. It is not because life has chosen what is moving on forward that it is the best way. A lot of times planets realign and they give different type of circumstances. So don't let go, and into the meanwhile, stay very strong with whatever it is that you have got within your voice and your passion and everything else, and do what you've got to do, sweetie pie. I know. Good night, my beautiful loves, and we shall see each other tomorrow. Sweet dreams, sweetie pies.